It should be. It should be up now. It might be because I logged into my Twitch to watch them other niggas play. I might have wanted to sign on Twitch. I don't know why though, cause I don't know. Should be up though.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
You watched my game last night? Man, I blew that shit twice. I had 2 chances to score, man. I just dropped the bag.
On second down, here's the option. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to do it, he committed to it and went.
Nigga John's starting to get hot.
Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Down to the 42, second down. A lot of hype, of course, going into this one with the Cowboys and the Bucs. They met last year in the season opener. Remember, that was the night they raised the banner in Tampa. It was also Dak Prescott's comeback game. And the Bucs wound up winning 31-29 on a late Ryan Sucker field goal. Really good game that was. But these two teams were also the 2 best offenses in the NFL last year. The Cowboys gaining 18 more yards over the course of the season than the number 2 Bucs. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game. But they
come on, Tony.
Meanwhile, they go for it
wow.
On 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Wow.
The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense holds on the
night games like that, Tony. We can't have that over here, man. We can't have that. Damn, that's supposed to be an easy play.
Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Donovan Wilson that time there on the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Mayfield.
Yeah, I get it pulled up in a second.
He's got Otten. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. Could be 4 down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds.
Oh,
and he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of
damn,
the
my
field,
man Tony dropped that fucking pass.
You might not see the ball again until the second quarter.
And he'll send the tight end in motion left. They go play action. Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. No score after one on EA Sports. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. First down, Mayfield. Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because he's got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield, complete right side to Otten. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Otten really landed in a nice situation when Tampa Bay picked him on day 3 of the draft. He goes to an offense that likes to use more than one tight end. He's got an immediate opportunity to play his way on the field. Plays like that will only get him more looks. A nice first down pickup there.
In motion comes the tight end left. Mayfield off the play fake.
There we go, Parsons. A little pressure that time.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more.
They wouldn't let me move. You gotta
wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Touchdown. Mike
Nigga Bland got turned around.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Prescott. Man open, it's Goodwin. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Damn, dude. No way. I ain't done nothing.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Running left, here's Edmonds. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Mayfield. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Chase McLaughlin now for the final try.
He's a fucking offense.
And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple short passes. Get a little
oh, we got that pick. Okay.
But for the defense,
who's that dude?
Changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Out to his left.
Shit, he can't throw in the wrong.
And the Buccaneers will take over.
Nigga, it was literally a rollout play. And this nigga threw that bitch short as shit.
And that's a late round pick right there, making a first round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense.
But not even on the run. No, that was horrible right there. That was horrible. Like,
and still plenty of time remaining here.
Like, that was ugly, brother.
down to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So
Let's go. Let's go, Parsons with the pick.
My goodness. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to take
Come on,
possession
get in the
of the
fucking
football.
end zone.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, Lawrence with the pressure, Parsons with the pick. Let's get in the fucking end zone, man.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And a short pickup there.
Who's my receiver over there?
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit.
Hope they get Parsons an upgrade, though. I need their fucking...
What's the first thing a coach tells his defense?
Don't
let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put
he's straight. He's straight. He definitely he got a little pressure, but, you know, if I can get it. No, I don't. I don't never even do that shit. I think it's, what is like L1 and then up or down? Up for pass, down for run.
Now Evans in motion left.
Yeah, I don't never use that shit. That's all I want up on what? Oh shit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Oh, get that. Go. Don't stay about. Fuck.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field.
He stumbled. I couldn't give my feet back right.
Going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So when you hit R1, it tells you? Okay.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
He's sitting in this zone. I gotta piece that motherfucker up. I gotta find a way to.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Oh, okay. I see where it just said guest play on the jump. Okay. Mike, you watching Lakers game? I said, you watching Lakers game?
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of
I
a
just want to know what
factor
the
as we are
score is.
back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Like that. That's fine.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
In motion, the tight end. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes.
Yeah, that was a motherfucker right there, bro.
He's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And the Cowboys pressure gets there, this time for the sack. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Oh, good catch. Who that? Oh, that's Jordan. No.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Play fake. Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll send the tight end in motion here. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the
Gilmore can't even keep up with the tight end.
First down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays.
Yeah, get up out of there.
Just bigger wide receivers.
CD.
Lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You gotta take your head on, bud.
Went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They'll try to run with Edmonds. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get
good pick.
to about the 2. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting. No! You can't go out there with 3 and out and run the risk of putting substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little.
You made a point guard? What are you talking about? Who you playing with? Oh yeah, he made us going, bro. Wow.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big
AJ.
terrific offseason.
This nigga time Smith.
Show that he's right.
Fucking holding his leg, man. Hope this nigga got a cramp or something.
First down, and it's Pollard again.
Come on, Tony, take off.
Tackle, and now some room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Boo me. Okay. Let me sit him there. Let me sit him for now.
He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive and until that run. There was no
so old ass back in the game.
Right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next
ain't got time for that shit,
that
man.
one just happened.
Well, I did let him sit. He substituted for me. I ain't trying. If you ever put somebody back in the game and they got like hurt. I always hit substitute, but I just wanted to know, like, has it ever been a time where motherfuckers get put back in and then fuck his shit up again? Always. Even when it's... Oh, no, I always hit substitute. I just feel like it's going... The motherfucker's gonna get hurt like some extra shit. So I don't never take the chance. Damn, that blitz. Is that a corner blitz?
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That's complete to John Ross. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And
I need to give Jack that extra take hold.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Flush to his right.
Wow, I didn't give it a bit.
Oh,
that's my fault. I waited too long.
Put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
That's my fault.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say,
I keep
guys,
some shit
you got to
open
earn the
it.
right to rush
Open
the
it.
passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. That's a dot. Fucking dot.
So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Closing minutes. Hold on. I gotta put you to the side real quick. I keep getting updates about this game.
The Bucs
Come on,
offense
Simmons,
set to
I'm
begin their
bullshitting.
next possession. Their
Oh, it's
lead
not
back
commercial.
down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
I'm mad this motherfucker TJ won't put his hand on the ground.
Here's Mayfield.
Give me that. Let's go.
And look at
Come on.
this.
Come
They
on.
get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Come on.
And
Come
the
on.
Cowboys are going to take possession
Come on.
of the football. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
Being chased out left.
Fuck that. I need you to throw that to the corner.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Prescott down. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back.
Okay, Lakers up 7.
They ran to the football.
That's a good sign. Good sign. I like to hear that.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Ah, let's go. Let's go. Run his ass over. Let's go. Come on. That nigga Hachi, the leading scorer, got 24.
And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total. But all
This nigga Dan Jackson is balling, boy. Why is AD not guarding this nigga? I done see everybody on him but AD.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by
Come on, let's go. I need to stop. Come on, defense. I need to stop.
and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really
Why
good
can't he come out
strategy
on
because that's
side?
all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
I'm about to say, he's not going to run that out. I don't want to fuck out make your ass come. So ignorant. Yeah, I seen that about to be called. This nigga AB just.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands.
Alright, so I need to put pass.
But now, a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play gets him across.
For me hitting it now kind of pointless.
First and 10. Evans the man in motion left.
Nah, really, they kind of sort.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Oh, good move. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield.
Give me that. Ha ha! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
Boy, he was open too. That nigga got back. That nigga Goodwin, Godwin, whoever. That nigga got back, boy. Let's fucking go. Come on, we need a first. Come on, Tony. We need a first, Tony. Kiata said 4 more. We just need a first, Tony.
Here's Pollard again.
That's alright. That's alright. We're gonna run it again. Let me run this. That might get it.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the
Let's go. First down. First down. First down.
Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's
first down.
But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
This nigga Jaren hitting threes. This nigga Jared Jackson is fucking hooping, nigga. Fucking hooping.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard to about the 35, 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter.
You go ahead and get in this quarterback knee formation.
Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire.
Get the fuck up out of here.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. The Bucs forced to use
you bring that last time out. That game. Those blouses.
As the clock will stop with
those blouses.
GG's. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock.
Defense, man.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Partner, that'll do it. Well, these week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Dallas, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week one victory here by a field goal. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
Why these Bills nigga keep asking me for players? I'm not trading nobody with you ever. Fuck out my DM. Somehow I pulled the plug.